Hey guys, Harrison here from PittFilms, and today I'm going to be showing you the best beginner DSLR and lens setup for under $200. My pick for the best beginner DSLR is the Canon SL1. It's a few years old now since it was released back in 2013, but it still holds up really well compared to my other cameras. It has an 18 megapixel sensor, which is more than any iPhone ever made, and it offers 1080p videos at up to 30 frames per second. If you want to shoot in slow motion, you will need to lower the resolution to 720p, but that isn't a big deal. When this camera first came out, it was advertised as the world's smallest and lightest DSLR, and I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed in the last 6 years. Luckily, this camera is new enough to still have a 3-inch touchscreen on the back that makes changing settings a whole lot easier. The lens that I chose for this camera is made by many different companies, and therefore it varies in price. The version of this lens that I own is the Canon 50mm f1.8 STM lens, which can be found on Amazon for about $125, but you can easily find a knockoff for less than $50. Since the aperture on this lens is just f1.8, you can get a blurrier background, which makes the end result more cinematic. If you are considering buying this lens, be careful because it is a prime lens and it has a tighter focal length than most lenses, meaning that you cannot zoom in or out with this lens, and it is fixed in a somewhat zoomed in position. I'm going to compare this cheap setup to my main camera, which costs about $1,500. Here are some side-by-side shots from the two cameras. When looking at the footage from the two cameras, I don't see much of a difference in quality, but you can judge that for yourself. Of course, the more expensive camera is going to have better features and options, but for just $200, the Canon SL1 with that 50mm lens is going to be a great beginner setup.